Okay, hopefully everybody can see me. My name is Kent and the channel is EOS San Diego. And I make videos about the EOS blockchain and cryptocurrencies. So last night I made this video and I talked a little bit about the price being so low. And actually, today the price went actually lower. The price went down below $4, which is something I thought I'd never see again. But less than $4. It's back over $4 last time I looked, but below $4. And I read some of the comments, and I think people think I'm really disappointed in the prices. I'm not disappointed in the prices. I'm just anxious. I'm impatient. I want it to go where it's supposed to go because I know what it is, and I'm anticipating much better things. And that's why I do these videos, is because I know where it's going. I know that this is the only way for people that have an opportunity to build something, to get a community, to be traded on decentralized exchanges. This is your only shot. This is your only hope. It's through the blockchain and through blockchain like EOS. That's your only available way of supporting your idea, and especially if you got an idea that you want to build. So that's why I'm a supporter of this. This is why I think higher prices are coming. In fact, I don't even think, I know higher prices are coming. And we have seen better prices in Bitcoin. The other thing about Bitcoin, people talk about Bitcoin quite a bit, but they always have to talk about Bitcoin along with other things like the Lightning Network, where it helps support Bitcoin so Bitcoin becomes more scalable. You don't have to do that with EOS. EOS is already scalable, and EOS is already fit for doing big transactions, lots of business. So Bitcoin stands alone as the only scalable, usable smart contract platform as is today. So that's why we're building on EOS. That's why I talk about EOS, and that's why I'm so positive about EOS. And that's why we're putting the challenge application on EOS, because EOS is the blockchain that makes everything scalable and works. The other thing I want to talk a little bit tonight about is I want to talk about this guy named Kevin O'Leary. I've talked about him a couple other times on my channel, and the main reason I want to talk about him is because they call him Mr. Wonderful. I think I can find a better name for him than Mr. Wonderful. The guy, and let me talk a little bit about Shark Tank. I hate the show. I actually hate the show, despise the show. And the reason I despise the show is because I myself am an entrepreneur, and I've been one my whole life. And I've struggled through all the pain that it takes to do something, build something, and all the frustration and lack of help. How hard it is to raise money, how hard it is to do anything. And when you look at a show like Shark Tank, it puts this facade on that there is a group of people out there, like wealthy benefactor, billionaire people, that are willing to help you, support you in your idea, and mentor your, even if you don't make it on the show. That's the environment that exists in the world today. Nothing could be further from the truth. Nothing, because I've experienced it myself personally. You got a better shot at climbing Mount Everest in your windbreaker than you do of having some wealthy person out there benefit your idea or help you with your idea. Zero. Absolutely zero. And that's what I hate about that show. It makes you think that's a possibility, or even that exists. It doesn't exist. Like I say, you got a better chance of climbing Everest in your windbreaker than you do getting help from anybody out in there in the real world. Most of all, banks. You will never get a help from a bank. Banks will literally never help you out with your idea. The only way you're going to get any help with your idea is maybe through friends and family, but nobody else. So that's why I really hate that show, because it kind of gives you a false reality. The other thing too I noticed recently is there's been some YouTube videos on Kevin O'Leary where in 2013 he was actually very pro Bitcoin. Called it a alternative to the centralized bankers, kind of said that it was a free source of a free way of trading, cryptocurrency, a digital currency. Had a lot of really good things to say about it. I'll put the links below because there's a couple people that have made some really good videos on this. And he's actually very, very positive, considering that it's an investment. Talks very favorably about it, kind of in a way that most people would. Kind of an independent currency that has a lot of opportunities, a lot of chance. Is very exciting. Fast forward to 2019, and now this guy barely remembers anything about Bitcoin, hates the idea, thinks it's nothing but garbage and totally trashes it. So sometime between 2013 and 2018, he must have had amnesia or had some sort of mental lapse, because he went from not knowing anything about it to now knowing it's horrible. It's horrible. So the point I'm trying to make, and I think a few other YouTubers have made the same point, is that if these guys are trashing it, you need to buy it. This is a good time to start buying things that they're trashing, because there's always this idea out there to keep the general public in the dark about things happening, and to keep you from knowing exactly what's going on. And that's what's going on here very much, I believe, is that while these people are investing and while you're not noticing what's going on, they're accumulating positions, and then when they accumulate their positions, then they're going to tell you what a wonderful idea it was, kind of like you did in 2013. So yeah, be prepared for that. Be prepared for everybody to go from hating it to thinking, well, this is the best solution we have, or this is the greatest idea ever. And I think Kevin O'Leary will be one of these people. And the other guy that does this quite often is a guy like Jim Cramer. Jim Cramer puts out a lot of advice on. He used to have the show Mad Money. I don't even know if he has it anymore, but he used to give ideas about investments, and probably some of the, in my opinion, some of the worst ideas ever were the ideas he had. And I used to laugh at his show because of some of the stuff he used to say. And he comes off with this real energetic, high energy kind of guy and telling you, you gotta, that's why I called it Mad Money. But it was anything but Mad Money. I would call it something very different. Just like Mr. Wonderful, I would use a different name. Just like Jim Cramer, I would use a different name than Mad Money for that guy too. So these are the kind of people on CNBC that are leading you in the direction they want you to go. While what's really going on is opportunity. What's really going on is the only hope for a small person, an entrepreneur, to make money, the only hope for entrepreneurs to get ideas started off the ground are the blockchain and EOS and Bitcoin and things like this. This is where opportunity lies, and this is where the future lies. At the same time, they're telling you it's horrible. Just like Warren Buffett, just like Jamie Dimon, just like everybody else. At the same time, Facebook is doing their own cryptocurrencies. Probably all the other companies, big corporations, will be doing something too. I heard of another corporation too that's fairly large that's thinking about doing cryptocurrencies. So this is the direction we're taking, while guys like Kevin O'Leary are telling you it's nothing, it's a bad idea and it's garbage. So really think about it. Think about where you're being led, and think about the people that you listen to and how they may be telling you to go in a way they want you to go, but not in the way you shouldn't go. So anyway, I appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.